My son, ask for thyself another kingdom, for that which I leave is too small.
Okay, my people, hello. How you guys doing? It's from Boricua Science Nation. Salute to all of you. My name is Daniel Peña here from Puerto Rico. I want to salute my people from Chicago. I want to salute all the people from the United States, the greatest nation in the world. I always say that because it is. So I want to salute my people from Twitter. The people, like I always said, my family, my friends, they back me up, I back them up. Okay, so I just want to start talking about Israel. This is a video about Israel today, because I just want people who doesn't have the real knowledge of what is happening in Israel. Israel is going through bad times. I mean bad times because all the nations of the world, like the Bible says, are going against them. I think there are a couple of nations, including the United States, that is the one that backs them up. But it is all God's plan for the land. But I want people to understand that this land is Jewish land, okay? It is Jewish. You could call them Hebrews, you could call them Semites, you could call them Jewish, you could call them Israelis. I mean, Israelis are the ones who are born there. The Jewish are the ones who are born out of Israel. They could go back to Israel and become Israelis. And they will get their citizenship. Science is another thing. Science is, it could be anyone. I'm a scientist. I believe in the fact that the Israelis deserve to be in their land, in the land of Israel. It's not Palestine, it's Israel. It became Palestine when the Romans, like I have said before in previous videos that I have made, when the Romans kicked the Israelis out of the Jews out of Israel or Judea by the time it was called Judea, and I explained why. I'm not going to explain it again because we don't have much time, because I want to get to what I want to talk about. It became Syria, Palestina. There has never been a people that ruled the promised land, called Palestinians. Never. The land was called Palestine, but it has never been called or been ruled by Palestinians. Never. Okay. So I want to get that out of the way, because some people don't understand this. If you watch this picture that I'm going to put on, right now, this picture, there's a picture. What does it say in the top? I think it is yellow and orange. Okay. So what does it say? It says Arab and Jewish. Okay, it was divided, one side for the Jewish people and the other side for Arabs. Okay, it doesn't say Palestinians. It says Palestine on the top because the land is called Palestine, but it doesn't say that it was divided for the Jewish and Palestinians. It doesn't say that. Okay, this was the partition plan from the UN. in 1948. So I wanted you to see that, and now I want you to see this video that shows you before 1948 and after 1948. Okay, so you can see that the transformation in the land when the Jewish people came to the land, and all the great things they have made to this land that was promised then by God, by Jehovah, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, that is the God that I'm talking about. And like I have said before, I'm not a Christian, but I know a little bit about Bible because I read Bible. And I want you to see this short video. It is a short video. I want you to see it. So you can see that the transformation and how from being a desert land or a poor land to becoming a rich land, a beautiful land, when the Jewish people came to the land, and the work they have done there, and how they have been blessed by God. I just want to show you the video, and there's the video. There it is. Go ahead. Okay, so you just saw the video. You saw how this land was transformed from being nothing to becoming something great. Because right now, Israel is one of the 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 richest countries in the world. It is real small. It is a small country, real small. But at the same time, it is a rich. It is one of the richest countries in the world. It has a one of the strongest militaries in the world. In science, it is one of the top countries in the world. In medicine, it is one of the top. It is one of the top countries in the world. Okay, so you can see that this country, surrounded by enemies, surrounded by other countries that all they want is for Israel to disappear. How they have prospered in a place where they don't have friends. They have been attacked many times, and they have come on top. Why? Why is that? It is a miracle. Israel is a miracle. Israel is a prophecy. Israel is the time clock of the world. Everything that happens in Israel has a meaning. Right now, these things that are happening right now makes me happy. The United States changed their embassy to Jerusalem, and they declared Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, because it is the capital of Israel. But when these things happen, the world hates Israel even more. Do you understand? The United States recognized and gave the Golan Heights to Israel. What happens with that when that happens? Well, what it happens is that the world hates Israel more. The United Nations is always attacking Israel. It's always pointing the finger on them, because the Israelis are so bad that they're killing Palestinians, millions of Palestinians, which is a lie. The Israelis attack the Palestinians from the Palestinians that live in Gaza. Okay, because the Palestinians in Gaza, Hamas, is always attacking Israel, and Israel cannot afford to be attacked by anyone. Any country in the world that is attacked will retaliate. Any country. And Israel just defend themselves. And this is the excuse that the world has against Israel. Okay? And it is a lie. It is a lie, because the Israelis are not killing Palestinians just because they want to kill Palestinians. When they kill Palestinians, it's because the Hamas in Gaza use their people as human shields, use their children as human shields, and they attack from the places that they attack. They attack from schools, they attack from hospitals, from homes. And when the Israelis attack because the Israelis know where these missiles come from, and they have to retaliate to destroy the batteries. They're attacking them, okay, where the missiles are coming from, and they're casualties. These are casualties of war. It always happens. Okay, it's not because the Israeli want to kill them. Don't listen to the media today, because the media is always lying. The media is against Israel. The media is against Christians. The media is against conservative people, like you and me, like people who believe in Judeo-Christian values. We have the values that made America great, and the values, all Christians and people who believe in God have. The media hate us, and all the country, this globalists who want to unite the world and try to make a one world government and one world religion. This is the world of the Antichrist, and this is getting closer and closer. Okay, so I want to show you another picture that I have. This is something that is coming up in a few days, because on July 1st, the Israelis are going to annex parts of Judea and Samaria, which the world calls the West Bank, but it is Judea and Samaria. The Israelis are going to annex the Jordan Valley and 30% of the land, because there are Israelis living there. And they're going to take that back land, that land back to Israel, or for Israel, because it is their land. The Palestinians should be grateful that the Israelis are letting them live there in their land, because the Israelis, if you see this picture and you see the words marked, I'm going to give it a close up. There it is. Okay, so you can see what it says there. It says, I'm going to read it to you. Okay. It says 1949 armistice lines, known as the Green Line, separated the Israeli from the Jordanian and the Egyptian held territories. Okay? That part is the part that I want you to understand. It is separated from the Jordanians and the Egyptians. Okay? That is what it says there. It doesn't say Palestinians. Does it say Palestinians there? No, that was Jordanian and Egyptian territory. It wasn't Palestinian territory, because Palestinians have never ruled in the land. Never. Palestinians are the people who are born there. They come from different countries around the Middle East, from Syria, from Saudi Arabia, from anywhere in the Middle East, Egypt. If they're born there before Israel, they were called Palestinians. Or if they're born in the Palestinian territories, they're called Palestinians. They have never ruled in the land. Never. This land was ruled by different countries, different countries and empires, or they're colonized. They were colonized by the Crusaders, by the Ottoman Empire, by the Caliphate. It was Saudi Arabia. It was colonized by the British Empire. But it was never ruled by Palestinians, never. Okay, that is what I want you to understand. This land was ruled by Israel 3,000 years ago, or 2,000 years ago. It was ruled from 3,000 years ago by the Israelis till 2,000 years ago, when the Romans kicked the Israelis out of the land. That is what I want people to understand, because this hatred against Israel is just unjustified. You know, it is not justified. How can you hate a people who is fighting for their land and giving back land? You're giving back land. They gave back land after the 1967 war, the 6-Day War. They gave back the Sinai Peninsula for peace, and they gave back part of Jerusalem and the Temple Mount to the Jordanians. It wasn't to the Palestinians. The Temple Mount is ruled today by the Jordanians, not by the Palestinians. Okay, so I want to show you the picture where the Israelis took on all the land plus the Sinai. There's the picture. And they gave back the land, the Sinai and parts of Jerusalem, and for peace. For peace, they could have kept the land because they were winning the wars. Okay, they didn't have to give it back. Why would you give back land when you're winning? And if you win more land, you get stronger, right? There's no other nation in the world that is going to be attacked by other country or countries and wins lands and give it back. You can ask the Turkish people, and you can ask the British people. They have land from other countries because the British people have the north of our land. Okay, and the Turkish people have the north of Cyprus. But they haven't given it back, and they're not going to give it back. And the Israelis did that for peace. They're willing to give land for peace, but they gave back the land, the Gaza Strip, to the Palestinians, or the so-called Palestinians. And look what happened. They're being attacked by these people many times. And how can you give back land to be attacked when you're giving land to have peace? That is why the Israelis right now are doing what they're doing. And they're not about to give back land so they can be destroyed. And more wars are coming. More wars are coming. But the Israelis are going to stand strong because they know God is with them. God is with them. And God is going to protect them. And like I said before, this is prophetic times. We're living in prophetic times. And we need to get ready for what is coming. Because bad things are coming. And like I said before, Israel is the time clock of the world. Everything that happens in Israel affects all of us. All of us. So we better bless Israel, because if we bless Israel, we're going to be blessed. If we curse Israel, we're going to be cursed. So I recommend you bless Israel, and you're going to be blessed. God bless you all, and God bless Israel and the United States of America. Thank you, and good night from Puerto Rico.